Hello everyone and welcome with Forgotten Games. I'm the fatter half, he's the Dutch half. We're looking at the browser subreddit, the memes on it.
Yes, we're gonna do a massive meme review of this subreddit, which has been there from the very start. Let's go right to the first meme.
There's going to be some antiques in here, Chris. Not called Osmond, I noticed, so this is definitely younger than a year.
Yeah, it must be. Well, it says a year ago.
It says a year. Was that changed a year ago?
Maybe it could be, possibly. The game is like 1.5 years already, so... The meme is Steal His Look. We have a Prada cashmere scarf, a Channel trench coat, Gucci leather gloves. It's got to be like 7k or something.
It does look like a Lannister ensemble, definitely, which we later found out Chris is from the Westerlands, so that's all works. Bit expensive though. I'd go to Primark.
Yeah, it's probably... Well,
Yeah,
if it's a Lannister, it's gonna have a similar price tag on it, probably.
You know, you go to Primark, you could probably get the same thing for like, what, 60 quid?
Fun, I guess. Let's go to the next meme.
Oh no, this brings back memories. Oh, no.
Oh, that's always... You can combine them, but you just can't equip them. And then the last level is hell to reach, actually.
Oh, past 50, getting up to 57, I did that within, what, a month of free-to-play? And then it took me a year to get up to 60 from there.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
Even I got aggressive in attacking anything that moved.
I can relate to this meme, and I just hear some sad violin music playing in the background.
At that moment when you lay comfortably in bed and you can't remember if you bubbled your cast or not.
No. That has happened far too many times.
Definitely. There's many times that I actually went downstairs to grab my laptop just to double check it.
No, to such an extent that I had a friend who's since quit the game. But I was in the first alliance with him. This was way back when I was in Kingdom 2. And I kept on forgetting to see if I had a bubble or not. Got into bed and fuck! Had to go boot up the computer and all that. So I went to such an extent, because he played in America, so he was off and on when I went to bed. I got his, we exchanged phone numbers, purely so I could use WhatsApp to message him and ask him if I had my bubble up. It happened that often.
Relatable. Connect 4 times in a row because your internet stuck. Yeah, this is really an old meme because I don't think it's really applicable anymore.
It's, yeah, definitely during the first, 4 months of the app, this used to happen quite regularly. Once a week, it would do this thing where you had to either you continue to reconnect and it stopped at 59, 59, 59, 59, 59, or you just did a complete fresh reinstall and then sometimes it didn't turn on at all.
Yeah, actually, we're quite spoiled now if we're still complaining about... Well, I think the browser is really a lot worse than the app at this point, because...
They put a lot of work into the app. But the worst is when this happened with the meme before it. You couldn't remember if you set a bubble and you sat there for 20 minutes trying to connect because you're not sure, only to find you've put on a 3-day bubble.
Okay, me waiting for my 200,000 troops to be healed again. Yeah, if you don't have the heals, I guess.
That's the one thing. I did focus heal speed-ups quite a lot in my research bonus, talents and whatnot, anywhere I could come across it. So the worst I've ever had is 10 days, but it's not too bad for me. But I can imagine that's a lot worse for other people. Especially when I've seen someone heal, 600, a million at once?
Yeah. I can remember that it was hard for me to have my elite troops in the hospital, and now I'd be just so glad if it was filled with elites, because then I don't have any royals I have to heal for 50 times the cost.
Yeah, but this is relatable just with... don't forget, this is a year ago, when 200,000 troops was an entire army.
Definitely.
Yeah. And at that time, there's not very many ways to gain speed-ups. Like, if you had 10 days of speed-ups in the bank, you were rolling in it. So there was an awful lot of waiting sometimes.
Maester Scroll, please. I finally found it after 15 years. A legendary Old Town student item. Nah. That is September 10, 2019.
Legendary. No, you need the Maester Scrolls.
Yes.
That is still around today. Oh, man. Fucking hell.
Well, it does help. The main material chest really, really helps a lot to even it out.
It does help. Unless this is all very, very recent. But I'd say right now, a bit off topic, but the Maester set really isn't a priority for me anymore. I need the combat stats. I don't need the extra 10% research because I've already got 300 to 400% research.
Yeah, definitely. I kind
For
of
more information on the soft cap, please check our video we did earlier.
I did upgrade it today. I actually went for 3 level 5 Old Town students because this was just the best around. But I just want to get them purple and that'd be good.
Oh yeah, I hit the Maester set whenever the Old Town students are up, but I no longer focus them. I focus more sort of the Bolton Boys and the Northern Rebels in order to get those combat sets.
Oh, good luck with the Bolton Boys. That's archers for you right now.
It is, yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass.
Doctor, you have 1 day to live. Me, 24 hours speed up. That's quite cruel.
It's a bit cruel. Did bring it. I smirked slightly. Definitely wasn't worth a lol. But why would you do that when you could watch the entire Lord of the Rings extended edition?
True. As long as it's not Harry Potter, because I would sleep most of my last 24 hours. I've tried that 5 times now. I can't get through that whole thing without falling asleep.
Trying to watch the whole lot in one go?
Yeah. I just fall asleep. I've seen the first 3 like 4 times now, and the rest I still haven't seen.
I've read the set of books in one day. It took me the entire day, something like 23.5 hours, but I've done all the books in one go.
Whoa.
I'm thinking I could probably read them quicker now. I did that when I was 11.
Yeah, that's the time you read. Or at least when I was 11.
Oh, I still read. It's a nightmare. I read far too much. About 3 years ago, I discovered you could have books on your phone.
No.
Yes, exactly. Well, really, I got a phone that was big enough, had extra storage, and since then it's been a nightmare. I have locked more hours on a book on my phone reading books than I have probably done anything else in my life.
At least you learn things. You could be playing Fortnite all this time.
True. But if you want to know about the tax policies in medieval Venice and the way it helped to control the spice trade, then sure, I can tell you a bit about it. But some of the stuff I read, because I just went to Open University and I went free, select all, download. And I've been working my way through that ever since.
Okay, how many books?
Couple of thousand at least, and then I went into the fiction section and got a few more thousand. And
so I woke up, ran the game, and surprise, KVK began 8 hours early, got zeroed. That is August 7th, 2019. I think that happened once or twice indeed.
that is painful, but you can see the date on this meme purely because of the amount of bowmen he has. He has twice as much bowmen as he does any other troop. This was at the time where bowmen were still considered okay.
Yeah, that's deserved. You deserved that all that stuff is there. Look at the price in Gold Dragons though. Never seen that low.
2 million? Is that it?
It's like 10
Well,
days.
we have been spoiled.
Yeah. I do it often enough, I had to meme it. Me sending an alliance letter, me noticing I have an open mail, me reading this mail, me realizing it's the mail I just sent. I'm a clown.
I've done that a couple of times as well. Not so much ever since I stopped being a diplomat for the Alliance. It's been a while, but every time it popped up, I was like, oh, another message. Who's it? Oh, wait, hang on.
That reminds me of the bug when I PM someone back. And it just keeps giving this one as soon as I close it. So I'm like, oh, he responded. No, that's my response. It just still gives this one icon near his portrait.
That bug still sort of turns up nowadays. Send a PM, sometimes it looks like you've replied, or he's replied, but it's just your message again.
Oh. Simple bugs. They're too simple to be fixed. Billy, yes! Billy, it's time you learn about money and the importance of... Billy, no! GG Arcade.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're allowed to show that one. Will we get the video taken down?
No, we can. It's funny. It's so relatable.
It is.
We all do that. Give me money, I'll put it in there.
No, wait, does that mean I have a moustache now?
Well, I'm not Billy.
Reaper, it is time you learned about money and the importance of... Reaper, no!
Does your dog bite? No, but it can hurt you in other ways. You will never get enough items for the second dragon. Cry. I still haven't... he's still not 60 for me.
Mine's level 30 or something, 35? I think you're like one stage ahead of me, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's difficult. And this was before the treasure hunter. So the treasure hunter event is a godsend for those dragon tokens. Like, holy...
The dragon hunt, you mean?
Yeah, not the dragon hunt, the treasure seeker, where you search or you plunder
Oh.
those camps, because you can end up with 100 essence, 100 Shadow Moon essence over the weekend.
I still need to get that then. But this meme needs an update because there's a third dragon now.
Oh god. No. Third dragon can go fuck off. I'm not touching it yet.
Oh. You will never have enough money for the third dragon. Times are tough in K2. This is actually from June 6, 2019. Heart rate monitor. Resting. It's still vibrating pretty hard. Running. It's vibrating really hard. Not knowing if you have a truce on while being AFK.
Oh god, times are tough in K2. That dates it, and that was when the rebellion and all the fighting was going on.
Yeah.
And that was true on both sides. Like if you guys didn't have a truce, we would come and burn you on principle. If we didn't have a truce, we'd get gangbanged.
Times were tough. Times were glorious.
Times were different, and sometimes you couldn't remember. Hang on. Yesterday, did I send my troops out to other castles who had bubbles, or did I manage to save enough diamonds to bubble myself?
Oh yeah.
Which one did I do? And you have to search, you need to find your troops, and you're like, why do I have half my troops out? No. Different times.
Who is spending money again? Uncommon commander recruitment. Well, that's just uncommon. Yeah, they don't say who it is, actually. They do give a little bit better rewards.
Can't you, if you just go into the amount, sort of, your alliance, can't you see who got the new chest, or the most recent chest? You can see.
Can you?
It shows you how many chests each person has got? Or is that just on rebel leaders they kill?
I think that's rebel leaders.
Oh, never mind then.
This is literally the 50 Black Diamonds commander chest, I think. It's green.
So what's that? That's a $5.
Yeah, and nowadays days everybody buys these, so you're never gonna figure it out. I don't really care I just want to know what's inside it actually.
No, you want to know who gives you 10 gold chests a day. That's the person you want to know.
High effort meme. You want grain, right? 500k grain for 2.8 million. Yup. You have 2.99 million. That is enough, right? Yup. Then it should be able to buy it, right? Makes sense to me. Then let me buy it. Insufficient resources.
Because the display lags behind a couple of seconds. There are times I've opened enough packs, gone to do it, and then had to open more packs and gone to do it, and then had to open. Oh, do you remember before when you could not automatically open packs? So you had to open all the packs manually. I think this is when it was from. I mean, it says 9 months. It might have been just before they did the automatic pack, where you had to open the packs manually, go back to it, go to it, enter it. If it was like a research, you would have to go into the Mesa's tower, go into the research, click on it, find you don't have enough, close it, open the packs, then go back into the Mesa tower, open the research again, and by the time you've done that, your troops have eaten all the grain. Greedy bastards.
Oh. I still don't know why they don't change that. It's just make, if farms were made usable, then you would, well, then they would have to eat a lot less, first of all. And you just lose troops when you don't feed them. That's the most funny thing ever. There's like nobody having 12 million troops. That's gonna be a full city of grain.
Yeah, that might balance the game. Hey, there were questions. They were wondering about how to balance the game out a bit more. Well, hello.
Fix it. I've been telling you this for years. It's 9 months ago. December, when we still had no channel whatsoever. It's for ego, not for diamonds. Pulling a 24-hour stint for KVK. Crashing straight after and sleeping through the diamond mines.
I'm not sure that meme works with the text, but I get it behind it. You do spend a lot more effort on KVK, and then I never go for the diamonds afterwards.
Never. I've never done that. It's too much effort.
It's also just not worth it. The time spent gathering diamonds is better spent gathering gold or grain for building troops. Is worth more. Like, if you look, how much does it cost to gain like 1 million gold in diamonds? Because it would only take you 2 hours to gather that, an hour. to gather an hour, 2 hours to gather 1 million gold. You couldn't gather that amount of diamonds in the same time. It's just not worth it.
No, and the fights are just crazy. How many times was that fights between alliances, fights within alliances about diamond mines, and somebody stealing all the level 5s, etc. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not worth it though. I mean, maybe okay. The level 5s are a good return.
Ooh, this is an oldie. This is from April 11, 2019, one of the oldest one. And I see a lot of I see a lot of Dacia castles. Chuckles, I'm in danger. That's the one from the I forgot his name.
Yeah. This happened an awful lot in. I don't remember if you in K2, but how often did you change locations for hives?
Oh, that's at least twice a month, maybe. Well,
Yeah, twice a month, and if not once a week, we changed location for hives, moving about, contesting castles, fighting. So you'd always find 1 or 2 of these random level 5, 6s in the middle of where you want to have your hive, and you couldn't do anything about them. You could burn them to the ground twice a minute for a week, and they still wouldn't move.
Yeah, and that was the most painful way they could get to you, because as soon as you jumped out to burn another hive, they would place their ults on your spot, just ruining your perfect hive.
Leaving spots in for people to teleport in, attack you, and
oh yeah, that Athens and Dacia would do that when we were at Pike, and we had Valamogulus, VRM, I think, and we had just a very small alliance. I forgot the name. And they would be in charge of fixing the hive holes, and it was so much drama. And every time somebody just jumped out and bombed, one of the warriors from Athens would instantly just take that location and stay there.
So like, nobody fucking move.
Oh.
Their vision is based on movement.
Oh, nice. Okay, here's one I actually liked myself once. I see. I'll take those. Thank you very much. A survey is always 500 blue diamonds, and I never do them.
I used to do them. I do them sometimes, but 500 diamonds just seems like a lot of effort to go through a survey, because before, the first ones were like 10 questions, tops. So you just clicked on random crap, because it was all... The first surveys were just stars. You just clicked on them, you clicked enter, you're done. Now they get rather long.
Yep, endlessly long. And there's just stupid things I don't know.
Most of the time now, I do it just to get rid of the red icon. Gotta be honest.
Yep. Because everything with a red icon is clickable. And you can't stop clicking it. And when you close it and you see it again, you'll click it again and again. Up to 5 times a year, a day, a month, a week, an hour. Sorry. Next one. Okay, boomer. Just you wait. The second your troops will come down, I will come and burn you. Murder all your soldiers. Sorry. Truce in 125 days.
Okay, I want to know where the hell you got 125-day truce from. Because me want.
That's impossible. The idea that the text is just running off the screen. Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Oh no, that's obviously edited. But damn if you don't want one.
Fix motivation recovery. How long was I in coma? 8,140 of... I think that was a Yeah. Oh wait, there's a full image. Wait.
Oh, I know what this is referencing. Do you get it? They put out a castle skin that increased motivation gain. Only there was a bug with it, so it basically increased motivation gain 10 times, meaning it all filled up. So instead of just fixing the castle skin, what they did is they nerfed motivation gain 10 times. So with the castle skin, it was normal. Without this castle skin, which was premium, it took about 10 days to completely fill, 8 days to completely fill your motivation bar.
Shadow Dragon called me like, the current state of the game. Let me in! Exceeded rally limit. Let me in!
Oh, you need those essences. You need those second dragon essences.
I have so many dragon items right now. That's not normal. Just not doing them too many times anymore. I think many have already completed the dragon and they just can't be bothered, so the rest is just doomed to eternally not get it. Well, treasure seeker then.
Yeah, I suppose that's what's left up. I might actually do some dragon rallies, because I mean, level 3s, I have a load of those. Might as well just run them, either on your own or just with someone else, just to get them out of your inventory.
Maybe later. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, the current region is temporarily unavailable, please stay tuned?
Oh, that means I'd be stuck on Earth, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need a bigger character count for our mails. Alliance leaders sending mail to the Alliance this week because KVK just finished. Lord of Lords, dragons returned to Westeros and Alliance trials are going on, and the icon for Alliance mobilization has put up.
Well, don't forget Attack of the Dead on there as well. And Alliance Conquest. There's an awful lot to talk about in one mail. I think that's more a complaint than an actual meme. But it's the fact that some alliances, they send out mails with explaining, okay, we've just done this KVK, we're going against yada yada yada, we're going to do yada yada yada, and it can't fit it all in one mail. And this was a year ago, so I think this was before it told us about the character limit.
August.
What happened before the character limit? I don't know if you ran into this a lot. I know I bloody did, because I'm a bit long-winded sometimes when writing.
Oh.
But if you went over the limit and then hit send, it said character limit exceeded, and it wiped your message completely. You had to type it all again.
I actually don't remember that, but I do remember to get a trigger that every time I have to save or send or whatever, I do Control A, copy message. So something must have happened in the past that made me always do that.
It was definitely that, because I can't tell you the amount of times my alliance, instead of getting a nice worded email saying this is the situation, these are our new allies, my messages just evolved, after being wiped a couple of times, just evolved into, yo, numbnuts, this is what's happening. Or it's allies, da-da-da-da-da, kill, da-da-da-da-da, that's it. If you need more, message me.
Money first, game later. Devs, this is one for now, really. Devs designing packs to sell, like a microscope. Devs fixing the bugs. Okay, I can't post all this. Sorry.
Well, if you've ever done any programming, you know how hard sometimes it is to fix bugs. Admittedly, they're a multi-million-dollar company. They should probably be able to fix them by now. But if you're doing it for a hobby, you can probably relate to the nursery rhyme, 99 bugs in the code, 99 bugs in the code. Take one down and patch it up. 126 bugs in the code.
Yep. It's also the basics of bad coding. If you don't have the proper classes and functions, you're just gonna destroy whatever you try to fix because you have everything connected to one. So only a bad core can make bad code. Actually,
you underestimate my stupidity. Okay, quite a funny image. Have you ever been in that situation, just talking while people were talking smack in KVK?
I don't know. I always get distracted by the smack, to be honest.
No, I had a wonderful conversation once, but there were so many people talking in between that it was during KVK. If you didn't have your eyes glued to the screen, you had to scroll up. And as you were scrolling, it was also scrolling up with people talking. So you had to scroll quicker than the scroll in order to read what they scrolled you missed last time to continue conversation. I got a giggle.
I think after my whole Dacia thing where I was the mad troll in World Chat, I kind of totally abandoned that whole chat entirely and became grown up.
Oh, there has to be someone talking smack on the Alliance. At least one person. Makes it fun.
True. I think we have one on K2 now called I1. And everybody just wants to kill him. And I think Entrio even announced already that if anyone takes him into the Alliance, it's eternal war. So then you know you've done a great job.
Okay, this is this is dated but relatable.
For real though, me, a little K8er gathering, random 1 KS player, random non-player.
Okay, this is referencing when we're still in Kingdom 1. 1 KS was at war with Nom. Rather brutal one, but it was a teleportation war, and the hives weren't safe, but they were pretty much bubbled. But every time someone teleported in, it was on.
How long have you been in Kingdom 8? Can't be that long.
I'm not in Kingdom 8, am I?
Once. 100 Kings?
I might have been during a Kingdom vs. Kingdom then.
That make much more sense.
Oh yeah, no, it was during a Kingdom vs. Kingdom. We were still fighting Nom. That was the problem because we were still fighting in Kingdom vs. Kingdom, so we teleported over to do the Kingdom vs. Kingdom, and then had to fight Nom.
Ah. That makes more sense because I couldn't place Kingdom 8 in anything.
Yeah, I didn't place Kingdom Mate either. I didn't see that bit. Yeah, no, it was the fighting above gatherers.
I guess Corel doesn't like strawberry pie.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, that's a weird.
It makes you dumber. Loses experience if you eat strawberry pie.
This doesn't mean he doesn't like it. Does he actually? Maybe he just likes it, but he becomes dumb as fuck.
Oh, the old bugs, lovely.
Oh no. Are you going to sleep? Yes, I am now. Shut up. But your motivation and stamina are full. Badunk. I don't have that at all.
No, nor do I really.
I have a frantic Benny running towards me. You haven't done Rebel Leaders for days. Oh, shh. I'll do 4 right now.
Okay, days might be a bit much.
Oh, it was 10 days just a while ago.
That's not days, that's weeks!
I did 10 in a row, 10 level 5s after that. Sell. English chat after the album dropped in patch. I have 5 to trade, I need 6. I have 2 to trade, I need 1. I need a 4. That is true. That was...
Yeah, especially the easy ones, the easy albums. Like trading and buying all over the place. We even created a chat in the Discord, which has seen quite a bit of activity.
Yes.
Useful for people finding that last, 9 piece.
Well, I see people often requesting, but I don't see much people offering, though.
Well, it's more, when do you check what you have to offer and then offer it? You don't. You go in, you see what you're missing, then you ask for it.
That is true. Yeah, I saw that. This was one of the few times that I actually checked the public chats, which is always a haven of, well, the distraught, the lost souls. Who...
Oh, that's not a nice thing to call Celonis.
And it suddenly was a lively and a beautiful place to be, where you could find everything and make new friends, if you had the right charge.
If you didn't, you got insulted to high heaven.
I have so much friends, like 600 or something again. Equation of my life. Hospital plus shelter is 0 death. Me explaining that having more hospitals than troops means you don't get any death. The rest of the alliance building army tents or mints instead.
Again, this is a bit dated because now you can't even have a hospital capacity to cover your troops. But yeah, this is... I remember having to explain this quite a few times in the early streams. Especially, don't build fucking farms!
No, but they did buff it very hard, I saw.
Yeah.
So it's +2 attack for a mint, +5 for a hospital, +5 health, and even +10% defense per army tent.
Yeah, well, the army tent is quite nice. You might want 1 or 2. I think at the time this was being built, people were building like 6 army tents for some reason. This is before most people had level 25 castles, so they didn't even get that bonus. Army tents are useless before level 25.
Yep. Well, yep. Yep. I mean,
Yep.
Yep. You train your troops anyway, so...
Yeah, but it doesn't increase the training speed. Mints do that. So mints are useful because it helps you build more troops. But if you're building army tents, you're not building other mints or hospitals. So all that you're doing is instead of building a day's worth of troops, and you should be logging on every day, you can build 2 days worth of troops. That just means you're stuck for a day.
That means you're stupid. I mean, stuck for a day. Next one. I'm not the only one, I assume. Send 1 message in chat. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, full stop, enter, done. That's it.
When you're all set and it's time to gather. When you see someone hitting a note you want, when it's someone from your alliance. Yeah, it's fine. That is actually absolutely not true. Because then we actually start within our alliance chat and Discord. He's holding all the level. Oh, who was it? Starkey every day. We had a guy called Starkey.
I mean, you're not pointing any fingers, but Starkey.
Yeah, Starkey. Every day I remember just... Somebody took 4 minutes. Did this. I hope Spanish anger. Yeah, that would go on every day. So, not relatable to this one.
It's more relatable to me. Mainly because we've had a hell of a time in our area with people poaching gathering sites, especially for the Alt Alliance. So you go and try and grab it, and then you see orange arrows going, and you have to show it back. You see it's an alt, it's okay. Otherwise, you open the can of whoop-ass.
That's why I never understood why we could not hit nodes. That was a no-go, and I was like, yeah, but how do you control nodes if you can't hit any nodes? And then they were like, oh, yes, yeah, if they're in this zone, and they're all this trouble about zoners. And I'm like, just hit whatever you can. That's how you cripple enemies.
Take what you can, give nothing back.
But no. And that's where kingdoms became really friendly to each other. I mean, within the kingdom. And I'm like, we're not playing a wargame anymore. The Golden Age of Athens. This was posted July 31.
Oh, this brings me back.
Let me guess, you home? It was. And it was beautiful.
This is a year and a half ago it was made. Look at those castles, level 16, level 17, level 15. The start of the game. And it was also a lot lighter as well. If you notice, it's got darker.
Yeah, that's true. More detailed, they call that. But,
more detailed schmetail. Before it was a lovely cartoon world. You know, we burnt people, but they came back to life. Now, if you're dead, you dead.
That period took so much longer in memory.
It did, yeah. It felt like months. It was probably only, what, a month and a half tops?
Probably, yeah. That's why your soul left your body after that. And then it was literally a year of doing totally nothing. And then suddenly it was some action again, and then it was another half year of doing nothing. Ooh, here you go.
Oh god. Oh, I remember.
It's been a while since I made a grain meme. A Getreide, okay. Grain delivery service. Eric
finding this. This is before grain was useful. I should point out, this is before it was used for anything. Everybody had billions in the bank, and you got onto the merchant ship, and you had this as offers.
That is really old. May 25. If you ever, that's 4 days ago. If you will ever feel useless, think about this item. Come on, be useful. Reduce army upkeep by 25%.
That is probably the most useless item in the game, hands down.
I kind of think they had a plan for this at one point.
I think they just copied and pasted it from a different game and didn't bother to change much.
Memes are back in the menu. When your friend gets zeroed and you try to cheer him up. Treasure Seeker is coming soon. You love that event. I will send you some gold. We'll get them next time.
Well, that's a lot nicer than my alliance. Normally, yo, numbnuts, what the hell were you thinking? Bubble! Bubble!
I got messages like, oh, Ken gets so much PMs of people congratulating him that he zeroed you. And thank you. Just what I needed. They are not the same. Mom, can I have motivation? No, we have motivation at home. Motivation at home, endurance.
I just ended up calling those lightning bolts, flames, and hearts because I could not, for the life of me, remember the actual terminology. I think it changed a couple of times at the start when they were bringing it in. They swapped the words around, so it's confusing.
Me, truce. Again, this truce.
I think it must have been when the truces were completely bugged. A couple of people got screenshots. Because I've had a 16-day truce before.
Wait, that's legal.
No, yeah, I like that one.
When you have to kill your troops to move to a different server.
I've never killed them myself.
Yeah, never.
I've done that a couple of times to be cheaper when I was popping into a new server just to say hello. And generally I just sent them on kamikaze attacks. It was a lot more fun.
Yeah. Hit me one more time. I got hit by Kinnis and I was just kicked 10 relocation items down. I was like, nice. That was my elites. Okay, one more. Commentary by David Attenborough. Great Migration.
David Attenborough.
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 Well, there's O's in there. which you just
I know. Yeah, well, it's a British name. Sometimes you don't pronounce it.
anything. Okay.
Great migrations, movers one, movers millions, survivors one. Here we see the great horse migration of Game of Thrones, returning from the annual rally. These migrations will cover over half of Westeros on their way back to their individual nests.
Can you march an outro there as well? Well, that is it for today. And with this, we migrate. No, fuck, it's not working.
That's a good outro. On that note, toodles everyone.
Yes, very, very, very bye. Okay, can we do it again?
I think just you trying to do the outro and then messing it up and me saying on that note, I think that's a good one. Just
Okay.
end it there.
Yes, okay, then we have it. Then I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, then after I say that, I have to say toodles and whatnot, you can cut out and we can have the outro music and the dragons and whatnot.
So we do it again?
No, that's fine. You got the cut. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to put us a like down below, really helps up the channel, and also share it with your alliance mates. It would be great if we get more people on this Reddit so we can get some more memes to review for next time.